Great. Hello, 8th graders. We're going to work on, let's just call it kind of a combination of lesson. We did a little bit on 17 yesterday, but we're going to call it lesson 17-18 today. And here's our first problem we're going to start with. X plus 3 equals negative 5. Again, you're going to want the red pen, so make sure you have a red pen when if you need to pause it, go get a red pen off of my desk from the cup. Please make sure to return it. I don't have a lot, and I did buy them with my own money. So let's draw a line now. X we know. And 3. And again, I'm going to use blue so we know what the positive is. Because if you think of when we did floats and anchors, we had positive blue and negative red and a negative 5. We could make them as circles, but I just think it's easier just to keep them as squares. All right, if we have that, we want to keep our x by itself, so we kind of got to move the 3. Anybody know how we could do that? Hopefully you're thinking, Miss Martin, we could add a negative 3. And remember, if we add a negative 3, we have to do it to both sides. If you remember doing our equations last year, it's kind of like the same. We subtract the opposite. If I do it that way, my 3's have crossed off. And that color kind of matches pretty good. Let's try a different color here. I think we're going to hear my dog barking pretty soon to go outside. You know, the dog doesn't want to go outside at almost 11 o'clock at night. So if we figured that, all we have left on this side is an x and a negative 8. And then if you think of it, our star equals 8. I'm going to let you copy that down while I put Sweetie outside to go to the bathroom. All right. Now, we'll be interrupted when I have to put her back inside, too. Just an FYI. Let's see if we can get the next problem started at least. Nothing else. I can get it written down and you can set it up. So we've got 2x plus a negative 5 equals negative 7. Remember to pause if I go too fast. 2 x's and a negative 5. Yep. And there's Sweetie. All right, you keep finishing this while I let her in. Come on. Sweetie, come. Sweetie. She barks to come in, and then she sits out there and sniffs at the snow outside. I mean, really. And then a negative 7. Again, I want to get rid of this 5. And what's the opposite? If we think we said we got to add a 0 pair to make this 0, our opposite of negative 5 is a positive 5. And we've got to do that to both sides. All right. Now I can cross these out. I'm left with 2 stars, or 2 x's, I'm sorry. Told you it was almost 11. And I got a negative 7 and a positive 5. Think back to our negatives and positives. Can you believe it? We can't forget that. Signs are different. We subtract. Or we're down at negative 7 and have to go up 5. We're up to a negative 2. We're not done yet, though, because we still have 2 stars left. Well, if two of them equals -2, one should equal -1, which means the star equals 1. Let's get that done, and let's see if I can find one more to help you out before I give you your homework. Well, I guess they don't really give us an extra one. But hopefully you can figure it out from there. Ask each other for help. Work together to figure it out. I can do the first problem of your homework, actually, and that might help here. Let's see. Let's do the first problem of your homework. It's a pretty long one. Yeah, I should have time on YouTube here. So your homework has... I'm just looking to make sure. Yeah, let's do that one. 4x plus x minus 2x equals -2 plus 2x plus 8. Oh, Kant's come up to join us. I won't tell you. Oh, I'm going to have to try and zoom out a little bit. Let's see if I can do this without... There. Had to move it. All right, there's the problem. It's a lot. So we have 4 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have to add an x. Now it says subtract 2x. There's 1. There's 2 I subtracted. Now I've got a -2. Here's your red pen, so you know that's negative. And I have 2x and a +8. All right, well, they're all x's, so I don't really have anything I can get rid of. But how can I combine 8 and -2? If I start down at -2 and go up 8, or think of -2 plus 8, or 8 minus 2, I come up with basically 6. And it's positive because I have more positives than I have negatives. And I end up with 2 x's left here. And I guess I have 3 over here. 1, 2. Okay, I'm looking at this to see if I did something wrong. 4x plus x minus 2x. -2 plus 2x plus 8. I got this from Miss Hoeq, but this isn't looking like I think I wanted to. We've got to get 6 by itself. All right? But I have stars here, or x's here, and x is over here. Oh, I get it. All right, so I'm going to add in 2 stars to this side, which means I have to add in 2 stars to this side. It took my brain a little bit to handle this. I'm sorry. It's 11 o'clock at night. We'll use that as an excuse. I can get rid of my x's here. But I can also get rid of 2 over here. I was thinking wrong, and I was adding in my head and getting like 5, and I'm thinking 5 and 6 does not work. So we're left with just 1 x over here equaling 6. I don't really have to draw a blue box, but I started, so we'll do it. And if 1x equals 6, a star equals -6. All right, so to recap, we combined 8 and -2 and got 6. 8 minus 2 is 6. We had 2 stars, we added in, or 2 x's, and we added in 2 stars here to make our 0 pairs to cross them out. If I add them here, I have to add them here. I crossed them out. I'm left with 1 here and the 6. All right, so that's the first one. You have 9 problems left to do. This video took approximately 10 minutes, so you've got, at least a good 30 minutes, if not more, or 30 to 40 minutes to finish 9 problems. Please work hard, help each other. Submit this on Schoology. Take a picture and submit it so I can check it. Have a good day.